I don't know where she came from. Kinda turned me upside down. I just don't know what to do.
So Gabby and I, we first met on Tinder, and we chit-chatted for a few days through text message. And then I asked her to go get some frozen yogurt with me at Chiller Bee in Montgomery. And we met up for a little first date, had some frozen yogurt, and hit it off. Not really, it was kind of a quiet first date, to be honest. I feel like I did a lot of the talking, and she'll tell you that too. She'll really tell you that. So, but it was good because obviously we kept dating, so it was a good time.
Josh and I first met on Tinder, and then from there he took me to Chiller Bee, and we had our first date there. He was so sweet. He shook my hand and was like, "I'm Josh Weller." I was like, "Oh, first and last name." And then by the end of it, I won't ever forget, he was like, "Well, okay, I'll see you later," and gave me a big old hug.
Have you ever been in love? Have you ever lost your head? Have you felt like you were out of breath when you saw her in that dress? When your heart is beating fast and you're sweating, you can't stop looking at her smile, then you've been in love. That's how you know you've been in love.
When did I know I wanted to marry her? I would say it was kind of a gradual process, or a gradual decision I made as we grew together and really got to know one another and saw how the other was going to be. And once I realized who she was and what I had in front of me, it just kind of clicked one day. There's no one particular point in time where I was like, all right, this is the one. It was just like, I just knew as time progressed.
I knew I wanted to marry Josh. It was just kind of like a gradual thing. It's like, I spent 2 years away from him, and during that time, it was like, I never wanted to spend a day away from him after that. Just being so far away and doing long distance, he was my best friend, and I never wanted to be away from him again.
My favorite characteristic of Gabby would be, oh, there's so many good ones to choose from. Oh, just how loving and caring she is, and just so gentle, and she'll put other people ahead of herself. She's really just there for you, and that's it,
My favorite characteristic is his loyalty. Once you really get to know him and know his heart, he's never gonna leave you. He will always have your back.
So I proposed by organizing the proposal with her sister, Natalie. She actually came up with the idea of going to the Vincent van Gogh Museum, special edition museum in Houston at the time, and which I thought it was a great idea, super cool. Gabby always liked the museum. She liked artwork and stuff like that. I did too. We always enjoyed going to museums together.
He proposed to me at the Van Gogh immersion exhibit. I did not want to go, but I'm glad I did, because then we wouldn't be here.
We got tickets, and we invited everybody, her family, my family. It was going to be a good day, just everybody get together and hang out at the museum, and then surprise, you're also getting engaged. But yeah, so we all met up down there. We went into the main exhibit room, which was basically a giant warehouse, empty warehouse with projectors on the walls 360 degrees around, with flashes of Van Gogh's different artwork from his career. And I wasn't sure if when I was going to propose during this video or this show, but I knew it was gonna be probably either Starry Night or the Sunflowers, because Gabby really loves her some sunflowers. And so we kind of missed the Starry Night section. And when the sunflowers came on, her sister came over and was like, hey, you guys want a picture? And I was like, perfect, yes.
It was the sweetest thing. He did it. He coordinated it with my sister and did it during my favorite painting of the sunflowers, and I was totally clueless about it.
So we got up, we took some pictures, and then when Gabby had her back turned, I got down on a knee and asked her if she'd marry me. She said yes. She did a lot of crying first. She actually started crying first, and I was like, I need you to answer this please right now. And then she answered the question. What was in my head when I proposed was honestly not a whole lot. Just kind of was like, all right, this is it. We're gonna do it. We're here. Let's do it.
The future holds hopefully some traveling, a little bit of adventure, maybe a couple years, some babies. We'll see.
The future for Mr. and Mrs. Weller is going to be happiness, success, joy, fun, you name it, life experiences, traveling, everything together as one.